This is this seems to be the only way to move forward. I do know how loud these creature sounds can be. The reason I'm not reducing the noise is because the in-game speech volume is the same as that controls these random creature noises. So I'd rather have the speech volume loud and clear than try to struggle with muting the animal sounds and things like that. If I feel the need to speak during this fight, any kind of fight, I can just pause. It automatically mutes the audio level.
This is a nasty one.
Push them down! You're unbeatable!
Lock.
The ancestors have spoken!
More monies. Okay. And a trap. You can't see the traps. Thing is, they're just transparent before you trigger them. You can see them if you look closely enough. Also, some thieves can spot them, I guess. Usually it just isn't worth my time to look closely enough to see where the traps are. Brandling eyeball.
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any darkspawn?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
We didn't expect any activity in these tunnels at all. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the darkspawn. Most tunnels are dead ends. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight.
We are warriors. Nothing stands in our way.
As you say, onward then.
Pass, I say. We have a few options. I don't think we have all that many real options. So we'll just start trying and get it in. Are you a warrior? Yeah. 3 level 1 warriors.
A beast.
As you say.
You're in trouble now!
Wasn't much of a fight. I think all the loot we can gather up here pretty much is lost automatically. So there isn't all that much point in looting. Usables are always valuable. And money. Another dead end. Gorim Shield. Okay. What we need to do is check the tactics though. It's basically an system of automatic conditions that you can have some activities or modes trigger. We don't really use the shield bash. Level 1, yeah, they all have the shield bash. On enemy that has more health than 75%. I don't really get that. In my opinion, that's a bad condition. You're not. That's the early start of the fight. Then you're using it, and nothing after that. So it's a start of the fight thing. Riposte. Let's put it. Let's at least put in that. That's what we're mostly using. It's more important later on in the game when you have a lot of group members. You can't, or you don't want to manually command everyone in every goddamn little skirmish. So you want certain activities to be automated. It still helps in harder fights. Like a healer, when someone drops health below a certain percentage points, it automatically tries to heal them. So things like that. Or certain buffs. Activate certain defenses only when certain type of attacks are hitting you. You don't want to use very specialized things in the command system. Especially things that could harm team members, otherwise that's going to come bite you in the ass. It's very good against the base in these kind of fights where there's no real chance of dying. Crap. There's more traps. Yeah, I can see. There's at least one more trap. It's very hard to see. It sort of looks like just a slight brown there. So unless you're really looking for the traps, they're easy to miss. One advantage of taking the two-handed weapon specialization would have been that you could have get a sustainable effect that makes you immune to stuns and knockdown effects, so you can always almost always maintain your damage on the enemy. You're much more vulnerable to interruptions. Yeah, I don't think taking these will have any benefit to me. Might as well take them.
You're here. I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure.
Yeah, I'm not that easy to kill.
And I'll make sure I'm behind you if we're swarmed. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful.
I thought these tunnels were mostly abandoned.
Well, abandoned isn't vacant, apparently. Still, 2 months ago we couldn't get within a mile of this place. I'll follow your lead, Commander.
So, the number of darkspawns has drastically been reduced, but not everyone left. Ranked creatures. Challenging opponents are displayed in different colors to draw attention to the significant threat they represent. Opponents with yellow names are more challenging and aggressive than average. Orange names represent extremely powerful enemies capable of threatening a full party of adventurers by themselves. Okay, we can get a one-on-one fight going on with this. I can totally destroy him. No to hurry or anything. I wouldn't use the word wonderful here. We're not doing all that well, but we're first level warriors. We can't expect a lot of things from these guys.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Because we don't have the ability to become immune to stuns and knockdowns. We'll have to get our resistances up to against mental and physical. So at least we're somewhat protected.
I'm on it. Yes.
Well, this is good experience. Okay. Door's already opened.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This Darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
And let's make sure they don't find the shield.
Yes, my lord.
The shield is the important one, it guarantees honor for us.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
weapon. It's quite a bit better. We went from tier 1 to tier 3. Mercenary captain.
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by Darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
Ho 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 ho! Excellent. The shield is a metaphor! It's in all of us. Ooh. Wonderful. I don't think no one is stupid enough to believe that. Yeah, Gorham, we need to kill these men.
I'll try to hide my disappointment.
Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
So a couple of archers. 3 guys coming straight at us. Wait. You have a bow? No. Can you suppress the commander for a little while?
No, it's better than later.
Excellent.
To battle!
Going.
Next.
I'll get on.
This one's mine!
No, don't do that. No. The bastard.
As
Reap! This is it! Push them back!
He's back.
That'll teach
Ooh, there's a ballista shooting at us. Okay, I'm going after the ballista guy.
Die! Mercy from me!
Oh, he lost his head. Ballista bolts. I think the equipment is useful for this mission alone. Edicon signet ring.
Is that an Idugan signet ring? I guess that's how they got in here.
It's Trian's.
The ring is Trian's. That means he...
It doesn't mean all that much. It means someone who has access to these. So it's one of the family. This may not mean anything.
Or it may be a warning for us to keep our guard up.
Let the schemers come, if they dare.
I will guard your back. Now perhaps we should find the shield.
Got it.
Ooh, yep.
I'll get on it. All right, all right.
Crap. Crap. I think I prefer the axe. The longsword is superior weapon at this point though. There's nothing good about the war axe compared to the dwarven longsword. The sword has better damage, higher critical chance, better armor penetration, and a slightly less smaller strength modifier, but it's a superior weapon.
This is the room. How do we get the shield?
I'll figure it out.
You two, see if you can spot anything. It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
There's an indentation here that seems to match the Edkan signet ring perfectly. Press your signet ring against the indentation. Yeah, nothing happens. So there seems to be 3 tiles here. Let's try this again. The lid of the sarcophagus slides away, revealing a small hollow that contains the shield of Edkan. It's not all that impressive. That's the steel shield.
That's it. We've got it.
Doesn't look like much.
The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the shield of Idukan.
The strength of Idukan is in this shield. I don't think so. It's a symbol, that's all.
If it helps rally the troops, it's a good thing.
Okay. We should get moving.
We need to get to the other rendezvous point. Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads.
Did you hear that?
The light wolf. Okay. We need to concentrate on enemies one at a time.
Commander, more of those mercenaries. Or darkspawn.
I'll try to keep the blight wolf under control while we handle the rest.
I'm ready. I'm on it.
On it.
Right away. you what to do.
Ancestors have mercy on you.
We're very close to a level up. Need 13 points. That's pretty much any fight at this point. Yeah, we've been here before.
If Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here.
I'm ready for anything.
What's that you're muttering about?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. All right, then.
Well, someone died.
By the stone, it's Trian!
It must have been a darkspawn attack.
This doesn't look like Darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation.
Yep. Balin outplayed me.
Your brother?
Someone's coming.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
By all the ancestors, what has happened here? It seems we weren't fast enough. Balin was right. My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
We just got here a moment ago.
Just long enough to slay Trian.
My lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Iduken came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
You traitor!
Stop him! Take his weapons! I think we've seen enough. No. If the scout were lying, I might have done much the same. I will not drag my son back to Orzammar in chains without hearing from Frandlin Ivo.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard! Silence, Gorham!
Do you have anything else to say, my son?
It's Balin. He's behind all of this.
The Assembly will see through you. Everyone knows I was Trian's faithful second.
Find him. He will be judged before the Assembly. To Orzammar.
Yeah, and we have no more items. The DLC items would have stayed with us no matter what. More importantly, we do have a level up, so second level. The Berserk specialization is unlocked. The others are not. The game keeps track of things in a way that if in any playthroughs you've unlocked something, it'll become usable in every other game after that, no matter what. So, or even if I'm not sure if it's, well, it's basically an account-wide unlock. So if you unlock it in any situation, even if you unlock this and then load the game and never do that unlocking, it's still unlocked. So it does have a significance because you have two ways of three ways of getting it. Have someone teach it to you for free, buy it at a shop, that's something like 15 gold saved right there, or do some quest related stuff and you might get it for free. So it's a much more the initial playthrough on any class is probably the toughest, because you have to spend extra resources to get these. But we only have unlocked the Berserker. It does make a difference in the sense that I do intend to at least strongly consider becoming a Berserker. So the benefit there would be that I can level up more before I have to get another fertilization. First comes available at level 7. It's more of a talent thing, because you can easily run out of talents you want to go for before you reach the point where you can gain access to the specializations you want. So you might have to stop progressing your character because you don't want to waste your talent points on skills you don't intend to use. But it's not exactly a problem for us at the moment. Yeah, level up. We're going to need, yeah, we need to cripple. We don't even have expert combat. Jeez. Okay, our immediate concern should be strength too, because we cannot wear proper armor at the moment. But all our combat abilities are dexterity based. We still need something like 20 strength at least to get some of the initial talents we want. But dexterity has to be our focus. We're looking at 28 to 36 and 26 to even get these. I'm inclined to take dual weapon training. The character has become more proficient fighting with two weapons and now deals closer to normal damage bonus with the offhand weapon. So it's more damage. Alternatively, we could just take a dual weapon sweep. Striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage. It has a small, quick cooldown though. We could use it quite often. I think I'll prefer the active abilities though. Okay. 22, 24, 26. Yeah, both need to go up. Dexterity is more important, so we'll put 2 in dexterity, 1 in strength. We'll have to consider things a bit more carefully later on. I mean, what of these abilities do we really want? For example, if we don't want dual weapon mastery for some reason, and we probably do, we could reduce the number of needed dexterity quite a lot, but I don't think we can do that. So that's 36 dexterity. That's probably our maximum. Once we have that, we'll pour everything to strength. It would... Yep. Yeah. 36 is our limit. Dual weapon switch. Come on.
Minutes, sir. Orders and all. You understand?
Of course. Leave us alone, will you please?
Yes, sir.
I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
Why has the assembly not sent for me yet? No, he asked how are we, so I'm going to answer him. I'm fine, Grim. You?
I could be better. I have bad news, though. The Assembly isn't going to call for you. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed. He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
I'm going to kill him.
I don't know that you'll get that chance. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us.
There must be a way to fight this.
If so, I can't imagine what it is. My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You are to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed.
The cowards weren't strong enough to kill me themselves.
That may have been Balin's first mistake. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan.
Duncan said he'd ask my father if I could join the Wardens.
Well, perhaps this was meant to be. If you can find them, I'm sure you can join them and escape the deep roads.
So, only Darkspawn between me and freedom.
Balin underestimated you, much as we underestimated him. I begged to go with you and fight at your side, but Balin's pet nobles wouldn't hear of it.
You're safer going to the surface, yeah. He's a warrior though. Safety is not his primary concern. Are we better off without you? No, I don't think so. I'll be alright.
I know you will, but still. Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
Goodbye, Gorim.
I will always be your man, my Lord Iduken.
They are ready for you now. Here is the prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out?
I will have my revenge.
I understand your anger. You should have been allowed to defend yourself. Had I the power to stop this, I would have. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake.
I didn't kill Trian.
I believe you. That means Balin planned this from the start. Believe me, I will spend the rest of my days making sure Balin does not profit by his deeds. Your father asked me to give these to you. This sword and shield are a fine dwarven make. Strike a blow at our enemies.
How is my father?
He is old and this tragedy has hit him hard. He will rest better now, though, knowing the truth.
Tell my father I went to a warrior's death.
I will. Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone accept you when you fall.